Hi, this is John Morgan with the latest video tip for 2020 design.
Now let's look at this corner over here on the right-hand side. Anybody who's a 2020 user understands what I'm about to talk about when it comes to maybe some difficulties you have in corners. Now, if you look here in this corner, you have a diagonal line. If I take my cursor and I put it to the right of the diagonal line, when you look at this box over here, the information box, it tells me that I only have 22 inches of base space from the corner to the wall to the door trim. If I move my cursor to the other side of that line, it tells me that I have 15 3/8 of an inch of space. So I can put a base 15 in there. So let's go to our catalog. We'll come over here to my catalog under drag and drop. I'm going to scroll down here just a little bit, and we will go down to the generic catalog, sample F, which is a framed generic catalog. Now I'm going to go into base cabinet, base door drawer, base standard, and I'm going to grab a 15 right-hand hinge. I'm going to drag it over here, and most people will try to drop it here, or they'll try to drop it back here in this corner on that side of the line and snap it into the corner, but you'll notice it doesn't snap in. It wants to put it on a diagonal. Here's the fastest way for you to put that cabinet in the corner. Click on the dishwasher, the item on the left. Double-click on the base 15 in the list. It snapped it right into that place. If I zoom in here and look, there we go. I have a filler space left, which is very, very tiny. I can do the same thing. I can click on the base 15. I can drop down here to my drag and drop. To my search, type in BF3 for my filler. If I double-click on a 3-inch filler, it automatically puts the filler in there, and it trimmed it to fit. All you need to do is click on the item on the left, double-click what you want in the list, and it will snap into place. That does not work on the left. Let me show you how I normally place things in tight spaces, especially something like a filler. I'm going to undo both the cabinet and the filler. Let me zoom back out of here again, and I am going to double-click in the workspace on that wall so that I can open up an elevation. When I work in confined and tight spaces, and I want to make sure that I place something, let's say in this space right here, and I don't want to worry about what's happening on the other wall, I actually almost always do it in elevation. So if I come down here and get a B15, I can grab a base 15 right, simply drag it over to the space, drop it into place. If you drop it over here, it always measures left to right. There's not enough room. If I take that and drop it right next to the dishwasher, though, there's plenty of room for that. But you can go in now and simply say, I want the BF3. I can drag that over, put the tip of the arrow in that open space and drop it, and it trimmed it to 3/8 of an inch. Once you open up an elevation, it's only concerned with the space you have on this wall. It's not worried about what's on that adjoining wall right now. Now, if there is something that will conflict, it will stop you from doing that, but it's not going to try to turn things on angles and diagonals and things like that. So that's one quick tip that I have when it comes to placing things in corners.
For other great ideas, please join the 2020 community at www.2020spaces.com/community.